In this short video, we're going to talk about the AssertThat configuration pages for cloud. Full details are available in our documentation pages, which we'll share a link in the video notes at the end. To access the configuration pages, you can go to it via two different options. Firstly, go via the features page when the AssertThat plugin is enabled. From within here, you'll have a link to the config section here, which will take you directly to the AssertThat configuration. Alternatively, you can go to it via the project settings pages, then click on AssertThat integration, and you can now see the AssertThat configuration pages. So the first toggle we've got available here is the ability to enable it and disable it on a project by project basis, just by clicking on the toggle here. Second option is scenario syntax validation. We provide options to enable the syntax validation for manual and automated scenarios. Typically we have this disabled for manual scenarios, so when you're having your 3 Amigos sessions, you can jot down ideas for examples that you may want to run relevant to that user story. And for automated scenarios, we have it toggled on so that when your scenarios are downloaded to your test automation framework, they don't fail for syntax validation errors. The next toggle is independent scenario execution, and this is specific to manual scenarios. Where you have a scenario linked to many user stories, what this toggle enables you to do is to have the scenario passed against user story 1, for example, and failed against user story 2. With the toggle disabled, if you change the status in any user story, it will update in all the corresponding user stories. The next toggle refers to AssertThat test plans, which is a specific JIRA issue type. When you first enable this toggle, you may need to do some additional setup regarding the JIRA AssertThat issue type. Full details can be found in our Confluence pages. So what's the difference between AssertThat test plans and normal JIRA issue types? When you link a scenario to an AssertThat test plan and you execute it, and then that AssertThat test plan is moved to a done status, it locks everything about the scenarios that were executed on that AssertThat test plan. So in effect, you could go back in 6 months' time and you could see, well, these were the scenarios, these were the steps, and even if someone deletes a scenario from your project, you'll still be able to see that scenario linked to that AssertThat test plan. The cloning toggle for AssertThat test plans effectively means when you clone an AssertThat test plan, it will link all of the existing scenarios to it. API access credentials, these are required for integration with your test automation frameworks, and if you wanted to, for example, download any scenarios or upload any cucumber.json files to the plugin, you would need to use these details. Next in the list is automated results filtering. When this is enabled, test automated results from your cucumber.json files are only loaded for scenarios present in the plugin. If it's disabled, which is by default, it will load all of the scenarios available in the cucumber.json file. However, in the report, it will just say scenario missing. The next section refers to scenario configuration. In here, you've got the ability to select your Gherkin language. Currently, you have English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. The next option here is regarding when you import scenarios. You can set them to be default manual or automated when they're imported. And then finally, you've got an option to re-index here, which you may need to do in certain circumstances. You'll find a link in the video notes to set up a personal demo of how AssertThat can be integrated with your agile processes and automation framework. If you do have any questions on this video, please contact us at support@assertthat.com.